All right, let's get our PTO built. So here's an old one that I pulled off a burnt out motor. And as you can see, this screw right here, I have not been able to get out. But we're gonna borrow some parts from this. Because you can see these are ground down. These ones are not. So we're gonna pop them off real quick. All right, let's try this. 7/16. 7/16. It's a little bit different than that one. Put our springs back in. And then this guy. And this guy. Get all those right in there. Okay. A bit more difficult than I had suspected. Which is fine. Did we get that through the spring? We did. Okay. Okay. This needs to go down quite a bit more. So we need to keep tightening. Okay, let's get our bearing back on here. And then it's flush with the front. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's loose. And then we turn it to the right, and it tightens that right up. Okay. There we are, locked down and ready to rock. All right, now where are these holes? Right here. There we are. So that hole needs to be centered on one of these. So we got to loosen this up, redo everything, and get that centered with that. I don't know if you can see, but the carve away for access to that is right in there. So let's go. So what we're going to do, I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about, but that hole needs to be centered on that, and it's not. So we need to go loosen up the plate, shift this over a little bit, and retighten everything, and check our gaps on this again. All right, so we got all those lined up with that. So it should fit into our hole a little bit better. There we are. We'll grab our rubber mallet. Okay, so we have a 1/8 and the long ones go in first, followed by a short one. Well, bad news, we fired her up and the PTO is stuck on. So we got to pull it back off and take a look at our settings on that PTO clutch, because obviously we did something wrong. So we're learning. It's a pain in the butt. It's experience though, so I got that going for me. All right, let's get to it. Okay. So we're touching on the spring and we're touching on the sides with no wobble. And that's the same all the way around. Okay, so this is actually a spare one I have. The other one I forgot to run video. But you've got to get these touching here, and then these touching the walls until there's no wobble. So you accomplish that by tightening and loosening these bolts on the back. And once you have no wobble, then it's set. So you can actually see that spring in action then. Watch it depress. Release, depress. Well guys, thanks for tuning in today. I learned a lot in this video doing those PTO clutches. Long story short, that gauge, rewind the video, throw back to when I'm actually putting the gauge in and getting the accurate reading. Running that gauge for the PTO is everything. Everything else is just turn the bolts. It's actually pretty easy. So obviously I changed, because what you didn't see off camera is I cleaned up my battery. Had some corrosion on that, and didn't want to get that battery acid crap all over my nicer clothes. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video.